Hi, my name's Mark, and I'm here to talk to you about a special place called the Fringe, what it is, why it is, and how you can get involved if you like. And to get started, I have to tell you the sad story of how the internet became so boring. Way back in time, you could build any website you wanted if you had the skills. And then we had templates and blogs, and now we have social networking, and now you can say a few words and you can upload a little tiny picture. And the reason this exists is because more and more people can contribute, which is a wonderful thing. We want everybody to be able to contribute to the internet, but the unfortunate consequence is that the places you go on the web right now are very few, and they're very boring. Now, there's a special place where these two ideas collide, where very large platforms and small startup companies trying to be creative are clashing like tectonic plates. And this middle ground in between the two is a place called the Fringe. And you can find it in mobile. There's a crazy company up in Canada. They make a phone with a keyboard. That's pretty weird. And there's another, one of the browser companies is trying to make a phone based off of web standards. That's so crazy. I don't know what they're thinking. There's a lot of different ways to participate in this space. And we use this every day in the real world. We like to buy local, we root for the little guy. We dread it when the big box store comes to town, and I think it's time to start taking that same philosophy online. And there's a lot of very interesting things going on in that space. There's good stories to be told, there's great people to meet, and there's even treasure if you know where to find it. There's a great scene in one of those Star Trek movies where they get out of a jam by, instead of using their laser blasters, they actually know how the ship works. And that would be a much less compelling scene if they were looking up the number for tech support. If you build something out of little indiscrete pieces and you get it all working together, there's this beautiful moment where it all comes together and you're like, oh my God, I'm a genius. I can't believe I got this working. There's this little company I've been working with lately. They're in Japan. They do a little tiny cloud service. They are so nice. They call me just to say, how's it going? I really feel like we're all in this together. And there's at the end of this rainbow, there's a little pot of gold. There's underneath my monitor is a little pile of black rectangles, and it's all developer phones that people have sent me over the years. And I love carrying around a phone that nobody recognizes. That's just something that I like a lot. Anyway, so if any of this sounds interesting and you want to get involved, one of the ways to get started is with a hackathon. These little Fringe players, they sponsor hackathons. So if you go to a hackathon and if you do a good job building apps for their platform, they'll give you stuff like free services, or they'll give you like devices. Another great way to get involved is with user groups. Rogue Coding in Portland, Oregon is a great example because they're platform agnostic. They're not talking about the same platform all the time. It's whatever you want to talk to is great. Hey, look, it's a hockey stick. This one is actually based on real data. This is the last 8 years worth of web APIs that have been published and that you can use. And check last month, and there was like over 9,000. There's an old adage that says you vote with your money. And the big guys give it all away because they make money off of nefarious activities like advertising and stuff like that. But the little guys, they really need your money. So the next time you're making a technical decision, just pause. Think about how you want to contribute online. And I've found a lot of joy in the Fringe. I think you can too. Thank you very much.